Hey there everyone, Jam and Jerry here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you are when you watch and or listen to this particular video. This is going to be a little bit quicker than most of my usual ones, but today we're going to be discussing coils, notably the coils for the TFV16 tank. Oh, I need to put some more juice in mine, speaking of. So, my favorite one is the dual mesh coil for the TFV16. As you know, when you get the tank, you get a single mesh, you get a dual mesh. And I tried both, and the single mesh isn't horrible. It's not too bad. But quite frankly, I like the dual mesh better because the dual mesh, the airflow is a whole lot better. I mean, there are tanks that the airflow is just way too much, you know, as far as when it's, you know, you feel like you're just opening your mouth and inhaling air. You know, there's no restriction whatsoever. Hang on just one moment. I can get that tank a little fuller, I think. But at any rate, so I had to purchase some triple mesh coils because the online place where I normally get mine, Vape Wild, did not have any of the dual mesh. Oh, excuse me. So unfortunately, I had to get the triple mesh. And I say unfortunately because at the time, I was under the impression that the dual mesh and triple mesh looked exactly the same except for, you know, the inside part. In fact, someone did tell me that it's pretty much the same, that, you know, that you have these big open spaces like on the dual mesh. You have the two really wide open spots, and then you have the two wicking, you know, smaller cotton where the cotton is. And well, I was under the impression that the dual mesh was going to be pretty much the same. Well, it's not. Not at all. I did know that the wattage was lower, but I thought, okay, well, 90 watts, maybe it won't be so bad. You know, it was. I can tell you right now, $90 watts is not cool at all. And I say this because there's no warmth in it. Right now, I'm running it higher than 90 watts. Let's see if I can show you here. Where's my camera? There it is. Hopefully you can see this. I'm hoping you can see what the wattage is on there. But I've got it higher than 90. I've been trying to find out how high can I take this one, because me personally, I like some warmth with mine, which is one of the reasons why I like the dual mesh coils, because you can take those, depending on what juice you're using, anywhere between 140 and 160 watts. So, you know, it's really nice. And I think I've pushed it almost to 170 once. I think 165, 170 with one juice. I don't remember which one it was, but so there you go. This still really isn't all that warm, even where I've got it at now. I don't even know where it's at the moment. Let me see if I can really quickly. I'm going to show you guys. I can actually sometimes use an app to find out what my wattage is set at. Okay, we're going to use a program or an app on my iPhone called Envision. Let me turn screen curtain off. We'll turn off the screen curtain.
Envision. Start reading instantly. Button.
So there's a start reading instantly. Let's see if we can get this to tell us what the wattage is. Here we go.
Stop reading instantly.
1011. Dot standard 10.11. Il Gouvanvis.
Come on.
Standard 1014. Standard 1011. Paul Alvanvis. Standard 1011.
Let's see if I can.
101. Standard 1011. A standard 1021. Standard 1021. Equals standard 1031. Teal.
So that's about 103, I think, because it's saying 1,000. I don't know why it's saying
Standard
that.
102.
There we go.
Eel guys. All Gavins. Y'all Vanas.
Come on.
Y'all Javanvis. 104 Guan.
104.
Standard 104.
Oops.
Standard 1091.
Oh.
Mul
I think I have it at 109. Hang on.
Hulwao. Standard 1094. Mul. Standard 11.6. Paul Alvanvis.
All right, let's see if this works. I think I might.
Start reading
There.
instantly.
There, I stopped it from reading. Let's see. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe you can. But I'm trying to, I think it's at about 110 now, maybe? That's a little better. As far as what the clouds look like, that I don't know. I don't know if they're any better, any worse, if they're the same as what they are on the dual mesh. The draw for me is the one thing, the other thing I don't like. It's a lot more restricted than the dual mesh is. In fact, comparing it to the Valerian 2, this one here, I have the... Oh, Lord, I haven't bought a coil for this in so long, I can't remember. Do I have a triple mesh? Or is it a double mesh in here? I don't even remember. But the airflow is better on that one than it is on the triple mesh TFV16. Although I will say the warmth is a little more, if this one is at 110 watts, it's just a hair warmer than the Valerian 2 is at 120. Not by much, mind you, but it is a little better. So there you go, just my thoughts and opinions. If you're going to get the TFV16, my personal opinion, if you like the warmth and you like more airflow, go for the dual mesh coils, because those are the ones that are the best, at least in my personal opinion. Hope you guys liked the video. See you next time.